my name is George. I'm here at Campers Inn of Ocala. Today we're going to take a few minutes of your time. We're going to go over the Jayco series, which we're very pleased to offer. And this Jayco series we'll be covering today is the Precept model, which is our upper end in their gas series. This is on a F53 Ford chassis. It's a 22,000 pound chassis. This rides on 22.5 Michelin tires, which is Alcoa aluminum rims, and it gives you a support and a drive that is very similar to that of a diesel, but we're far away from that cost. One of the things that Jayco has done that's different is they've incorporated, even after they get this chassis, they do what's called J-Ride Plus. And in J-Ride Plus, there's a computer balancing of the drive shaft. There's bump absorbers that are done that nobody else does. They also add a heavy-duty front and rear sway bar, which again, it's already on 22.5 rubber and chassis, but that balances your ride even smoother. Gives you an ability to put more cargo on and just enjoy the terrain. This is in full body paint. One of the things that's important to note about full body paint, it's not just average, it sickens full body paint. That paint is made in a way that no other. It started out in the Porsche family and some of your high grades. The RV industry for the Highline dealers has decided to go with it because the paint never comes to a full hardened effect. It's always got some residual bending to it, which on a motorhome of this size, obviously for you, is going to give you the advantage of durability and long lasting. The Jayco Precept also offers you this advantage of multiple compartments of storage, and as you'll notice, this slide is out, but with ease, with these barn style doors, I'm able to open and access even when I'm set up at camp. Days gone by, folks used to struggle with, ooh, I got to get stuff out before I put my slides out. Well, that's not the case. Jayco's going the extra mile. Inside here, you have the ability to pass through storage that lets you put your longer items in. 3 of these 4 bays allow that. Again, when you're storing for a cross-country trip, I'm sure that's going to come in handy for you. And you'll notice they use slam latches. The slam latches allow you to secure your cargo. You can key lock them during travel. In this particular model, on the slide, you're going to notice I just opened the door. That door to my outside under awning gives me access. I can watch the football game, I can watch my race, I can watch my favorite shows right here in the comfort of the outdoors. It's protected very well. It's got a full stereo system. I can play music and do whatever I need to. Jayco's also got a compartment here where you do your LP tank of 16.5 gallon. They have an easy release battery tray. That's your house batteries. You can pull up on a knob, slide that tray out, access them, check waters, whatever needs to be done. But they've also done this for the camper. There's an easy accessible LP line that you can bring your own grill. Many of our folks enjoy the cooking outside, and Jayco's taken that into consideration, and it's easy accessible. If you notice here on the back, one of the features that's always set this apart is this molded rear cap. Now, it's not just fiberglass by itself, but if you notice, it's got some hard lines rolled into it. Very important to you because the durability in fiberglass is the fact that it has strength lines. And if you take a peek, you're going to see this one, they did a wonderful job, and it's gorgeous. It's pretty to look at and long lasting. Jayco has incorporated that your upper running lights also work to show as a third brake light. So when you're traveling in heavier traffic and such, Jayco's aspect was to give you a 360-degree visual. For more safety, more protection, just makes it easier. We're on the driver's side of the vehicle right now towards the rear. Just wanted to take a second to show you. This is a 50 amp service. Obviously, with having 2 ACs, we'll talk about that a little more when we get inside, but you're going to need that 50 amp. But they give you a ready compartment for storage of that cord, and it's washable. The way they do this with this rotocast plastic compartment, you know, because camping can get dirty. So here you can wash the bottom without deteriorating any carpets, any wood trims. It's completely safe to do. Once again, we're still on the driver's side, and I just wanted to come a little bit forward to show you the compartment for where you'd hook up your water and different things, but it's got a valve control. And that valve control allows you to, whether you're working from the tanks or whether you're working from the shore service facility that you're at, you have the ease. There's also an outdoor shower here. It plugs in, easy connection for hot and cold. You can rinse, clean, and as I was mentioning, you can wash the compartments. Jayco's already set it up for it to be done for you. This coach also features an equalizer leveling system, which has been activated, and I just wanted you to take a second, because if you'll notice, this coach has a footprint that is at least 8 inches in diameter. That 8 inch in diameter allows you to travel, because we're on hard pack right now, which is safe. You can put the jacks down basically on anything. But if I was on soft terrain or grass, sand, I wouldn't have a problem putting these jacks down, as I've got all the security to raise this 22,000 pound chassis with no problem. Folks, we're going to go inside in just a second, but before we did, I wanted to share with you one of the other aspects, that this is a full wall slide. And one of the things that Jayco has done is they haven't put their awning up over the top of the slide. So you lose none of the 8-foot transfer by opening it. So you have the biggest porch that you could get with a slide this style, which I've seen many, they don't think quite that same way. The other thing that Jayco did for you is where they've mounted your LED lighting system, you have the ability, when the awning is out, at the touch of a button, to change the aspect of where your light would shine. Some folks want it directly at the camper, some folks would prefer it went more straight to the ground. It's easy, in one step, one button control right here at the door, so you can see exactly where it's at. Okay folks, we're now inside the unit, and one of the things I wanted to take a second, Jayco has incorporated a windshield. That windshield gives you very minimal sight distraction from driving. And the advantage to you as a customer is, as you're traveling this beautiful country, you get to see what's going on, and even in your traffic, different variations, you have a better view of what's going on. And Jayco, again, that 360 degree they were after, that's part of where this comes from. But it gives the coach a very tall stance and a very prominent look. As I mentioned outside, this has the equalizer package for the leveling, and we talked just briefly about the size of the footing so that you can use it on not necessarily concrete, not necessarily blacktop, but you could camp on grass, sand, different things, and know that securely your coach has a good grip on the ground. That equalizer is operated right here from the left side of the driver's station. There is auto settings, which makes it totally unique to the fact that you just push a button, be still for a minute or two, and the coach will level itself. One of the things that makes this coach highly attractive to the couple that may have somebody traveling that needs a place to sleep. This coach is very spacious, but with the touch of a button, we can drop down a 750-pound capable bunk bed. Now what's neat about this is when I raise this, and you may hear this already, how quiet it's running. There are many models that don't use the same apparatus, and they don't have a 750-pound rating. But when this is up, and you look at this cockpit, you don't really even realize you have a bunk availability. But if there's 2 more people, you didn't have to change your dinette, you didn't have to change your couch. You've got that full living that you were looking at initially. Also, while we're up here at the cockpit, I wanted you to be aware this has the infotainment center, but in that infotainment center, you get a multitude of features. You're going to get your GPS, your backup camera, or your rear vision monitor, as it should be called, because you can run that as you go down the highway to see what's going on in the rear. But at each turn, by turning on the turn signal, you have side vision cameras that are mirror mounted. The importance of mirror mounted side vision cameras is that you get the same perspective as where you're sitting. In days gone by, they used to put your side vision cameras down low on the fenders, and I had a lot of my customers that were complaining that it threw them off to glance at that camera and see what was going on. The industry has changed, and Jayco has jumped aboard with them, and they now use these Velvac mirrors, which the cameras are mounted right in the side for you. As mentioned, we're in the 34G, and what makes this model so popular is the amount of living space that it gives you. You have your theater seating. Your TV is directly located across, because again, I've heard more than a few times about the kinked neck trying to watch TV. With a touch of a button, I can lower this TV if it's not TV time, and I can bring it down. I just wanted you to see this part because they did an excellent job at Jayco, because this is diesel level construction. Now the TV's full down, my cabinetry is flush, I can set things there, but I just opened up another window. So on my awning side, I have that full visual. Over here I have my dinette. With my dinette, I am able to use seat belt seating for additional riders, but at the same time, this changes down into a bed. Coming back to the kitchen, as we come into the kitchen area, you're going to notice here solid surface countertops. The solid surface countertops, what that offers you when you're cutting chicken, when you're cutting meats, when you're doing different things, it's not porous. It's bacterial free once you've cleaned it. For a sink, they use a farm style stainless steel sink. Ever popular, does great. The ladies love it because they got room for their dishes or pans for cleaning. And I don't know if you heard this, but this is solid. This is made to last. Also, this particular 34G came to us with the modern farmhouse interior. The modern farmhouse interior features this antique white design, but it gives you accent contrast colors throughout and has been ever popular for Jayco. It's kind of taken the industry by storm, and in just a second, as we get a little further back in the coach, I'm going to show you what sets this 34G apart. When I was talking about space, there's no doorways interfering with my living. I can get into the bathroom with a simple slide of a door, which seals back for travel. It's an easy process, probably one of the greatest innovations I've seen in motorhomes in some years. And ever popular in a home style today, when you're looking at decors, you're out shopping, this is what you're seeing, and this seems to be what people want. Jayco has also moved into the newest features in your stove lineup. This is the Furrion range, and you'll notice at the touch of a button, I can illuminate my switch areas. I have my oven right here, of course my microwave, which is above and at a good height. Again, I've heard for years where a microwave too tall, the ladies are actually afraid to use it because if they're pulling something hot out, they can't see it and they don't want to spill it. This is at a height that makes good sense. Also in your kitchen, you're going to note in this Precept, it comes with a 21 cubic foot refrigerator, which is residential. That residential refrigerator is powered by a 1,000-watt inverter. The advantage you pick up is you don't have to run propane. You don't have to worry about it. If you're in a tunnel that I have to turn my propane off, it's not going to happen. It also has the ice maker water dispenser that is home style popular. As I mentioned, moving to the back, we exampled this door, but what we didn't take a second to do is note the bathroom itself. This has one of the largest shower styles in the industry. Makes easy for your storage and compartmentally of your bathroom necessities. Also back here in this closet, you have the availability that if you would like, we can install an Ariston combo washer dryer. All of the shelving that comes with it from Jayco is adjustable. You can use this as storage facility. If you prefer to be using the campground facilities for washer dryer, not a problem. But it is pre-plumbed and pre-wired for its washer dryer. As we come back to the bedroom, one of the things that stands out with the farmhouse interior is they do the backdrop on the wall, and it's very popular. They have slotted wood wall that's lighter than the rest of the tones. It just has appealed to so many of my customers. I say, well, I have something like that at home. Well, this could be home. Also, this coach is standard with a king-size bed. The storage capability back here is phenomenal because this closet and hanging space gives you all you would need for a lengthy trip, and it's his and her separated, and also the TV is already mounted. Also in your living environment, you'll notice the fireplace. Now this is an electric fireplace, and this you can run for just the ambience, the look like you have it, or you can put out heat and not use your propane for furnace requirements. The other thing that they were thinking at Jayco is storage. Above the fireplace, they've given you ample supply for other little knickknacks or things that you'd want to have with you. While we're inside, one of the things that's important to note is this coach comes with two ACs. One in the front is a 15.5 with a heat pump, but you'll also receive a 13.5 rear air that allows you fully ducted access to climate control this interior. It's a residential feel. As we're talking right now, the AC is running. In many years gone by, the AC would drown out sound and different things that folks were trying to do. And in the industry today, because of advancements in technology and what Jayco's incorporated, it's much better. The roof of this coach is fiberglass. Fiberglass is one of the strongest, most durable components you can use on the roof of a coach, making it long-lasting, give you years of enjoyment. Also on that roof, though, is a 2.0 line guard system that gives you a better capability for your reception of Wi-Fi. Last but not least, on that roof, the way this coach was ordered and set up, it comes with a 190-watt solar system that's already set up for usage. And the reason that's important to you is this particular coach does boast using a residential refrigerator. By having a residential refrigerator, you can have this coach parked not even actively recamping, but keep food in the refrigerator because it goes through that system, keeps it cold, in replacement of where so many folks were used to the propane electric fridge. Folks, I want to thank you for the time you took with us today, and I hope I was educational for you, and there's more to it. I'd love to have you stop by and see me. My name is George. I'm here at Campers Inn of Ocala. Love to help you out. Thank you.